Welcome back, everybody, to WPC Dota 2 Action. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summer. We've got Game 2 of Orange versus DK. And we're going to get ourselves into the game, into the draft as soon as possible. Joining me this time for game number 2 is going to be Slash. How you doing, Slash?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Apart from missing out on the first game, despite actually being there, but yeah, that was annoying. I
It's not
don't
fun
know.
to watch it from the bleachers when you're
It
thinking you need to
was
cast
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But still, it was a good game, and luckily for me, it was rather quick, so could I don't really miss out on too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Undying pick coming from DK, and just recently with the recent form, we just see them experimenting the whole time with new heroes, new lineups, and everything. So I think they are pretty happy that it worked out nicely. In game two, I think we can expect them to experiment even more. Simply because, yeah, they've already won game one. They should probably still try to win game two, otherwise they might not make it to the playoffs. But still, it's DK we are talking about, and they just currently have the tendency to test out things.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, we'll see what the plan's going to be here in game number 2. Got DK this time on the Radiant side. We're going to see Sand first pick. So Sand seems to be like a big flavor of the month hero. And what is this? Orange Esports. They snag the
Okay,
Undying for themselves right off the bat in game 2. Do they have like a set strategy with this maybe? Or
possibly with Shadow Shaman push. A big what? What is
what is
this?
this draft?
What is this sorcery?
Well, Bristleback Quill Sprays is great against the Undying zombies, but you no longer
I
get money for them. That
suppose.
was the change, I believe.
Well, you're currently putting me on the back foot there.
I
Actually, I don't
I
know.
I didn't I can't remember the full of the 6.81 change log.
I just knew that Undying got buffed, and that was
Yeah,
basically it.
here we go.
I
I'm
can't
hunting
really
it.
recall.
Getting my
Yeah, you
Undying
go
notes
hunting
out.
for it. But yeah, just ignore the common heroes. Like Invoker and Lycan are banned. A typical DK, by the way. They ban out Lycan if they're playing on the Radiant side,
Yeah,
and
they give
they
no
don't ban
experience
him.
or gold the
Yeah,
zombies. That was what I
okay.
thought. Didn't want to make any statements I would regret, but yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
Still, it's just many popular heroes currently still not being picked up there. The first two. I mean, it's very unusual to see Sand King. Sand King first pick, I think, is still the most out of the four picks we've had so far. Is still mostly warranted in a way. First picking Shadow Shaman on the other hand, and Undying is kind of weird, but I think
yeah,
it's showing your hand a bit early of what they're trying to do. You're just gonna go 5 man with and 5 man push essentially. So just I think Orange have to really ban out some anti push heroes. Well, AA is not a bad choice, I guess. Just Sandking AA is a very popular support combination, so it's really comes as no surprise that they're banning it out.
yeah, I agree. And then DK ban out the Pugna, which I think would be a nice little hero to combine with this kind of like a cheesy little push strat with a Serpent Ward's Tombstone, Pugna
Exactly. Yeah.
Blast, etc. So I think it's definitely a smart ban from DK.
Mm. Oh, we'll see what Orange is gonna go for the fourth ban. They might. Who's still a really good? They might ban out Puck or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
It's something that counts as their push strat. Well, we're not quite sure if it's going to be a full-on push strat. Maybe it's just they pick two heroes that are able to push fast and then go for something else. But uh, I think overall, it just Shadow Shaman Undying first pick just kind of screams that they want to fight early game and just go for 5 man fights. So got to ban out some heroes that are good at it. Well, they ban out the Visage. I suppose maybe they were worried that they would get destroyed in the laning phase too much, so they ban out the Visage.
Yeah, I guess like a Visage Bristleback kind of tri lane's pretty scary, but I don't know. Bristleback normally just your offlane solo, but Slash, I'm
Yeah.
getting just quickly off side. Is your mic set up differently? Because I'm getting it sounds a bit worse than normal, I guess.
Does it? Okay. Well, I don't think so.
It
But
sounds okay on my end, but apparently a lot of the viewers
is it in Dota TV or is it just
just
over
on
the
the
stream as
stream,
well?
just on the
Okay.
stream.
Oh, I think I might actually know what the problem is.
That's good. I like that.
The thing is, I can't fix it right now. It's my flatmate who's currently using the vacuum cleaner, I think.
Okay.
That's not actually, I don't think it's static. It's just her using the vacuum cleaner, but I can't, well, never mind. I think hopefully it'll stop once the drafting phase is done. I
Okay.
don't think she's going to vacuum the whole
It's
bloody
apparently it's
house,
just a
so.
bit echoey, which I don't know
It's
if
a
it's
bit echoey. Oh,
maybe
okay.
it's the room you're in. Maybe it may actually be on my end. I'm gonna pull out the headphones maybe for this game. I don't
Because
know
I
if you.
haven't I haven't changed any microphone settings, so
Okay. No, it may be on my end then if we have some echo coming through. So I'll quickly
Mm,
I'll go headphones cast. So Vengeful Spirit from RNG Sports. It's gives them some more auras if they do want to go for that early push.
yeah, it's a bit of an all-in thing though. Like with Orange's draft so far, once they get on the back foot, it's very difficult to fight back. Like they really need an early advantage. So it's a lineup. Well, they haven't reviewed the full lineup yet, but still, it just I don't know. It's always risky to run something that when once you lose momentum, you can't really come back from. So DK on the other hand, Bristleback, sometimes they run it as an offlaner for ISSI. We've also seen Burning play him as a safe laner and still go for basically the same items, but then they go for like dual or tricore sometimes. We'll see how it goes. Like Orange, they already picked their two supports plus their offlaner, so they're missing the solo mid, they're missing the safe lane. It's very likely they pick something along the lines of Lone Druid or something. That would be
Yeah,
uh,
I
would
agree.
make a lot of sense. Yeah, I think Lone Druid would be something, Lone Druid Prophet or something along those lines. I think so. Well, we'll see.
We'll see what
But
if they want to go for this fast push. Like you could even consider putting like someone like Shadow Shaman mid if you really want to get that fast level 6 on him. But
I'm a big fan of it. I love Shadow Shaman,
okay,
but just if one, it's just so susceptible to ganks. Like if you one arrow flies in and you're screwed. We still do not know if DK run Mirana as a support or as a core, which is why the hero is picked so much. I think it's just people don't know it. It's seriously
wow. I
okay. Well, I would be happy if it works out for Orange, but if they get if they have a bad early game, they're like majorly screwed.
DK pull out the Kunkka, so it's gonna be. This is one of
Mushi
Mushi's signature
Kanka,
heroes back to the Dota 1 days. So
yeah, like Mushi Kanka are pretty good. It's Kanka is actually I think there's a huge difference between Dota 1 and Dota 2 Kanka. Because in Dota 1 it's you only need like level 2 X and you're fine. Because the casting animation in Dota 2 is just really awkward for Kanka. And you
yeah,
can't really fake cast Torrent that easily as well because it's just weird. So the interaction's a bit weird, but Mushi just goes for 3 points in X, so he always sets up. He actually goes for Ghost Ship first. So
yes,
basically, X Ghost Ship Torrent. That's the combination. Like,
I actually really like the
and
way he does it. It's a lot more just reliable. Like as far as you make
it
sure the
is,
Ghost
yeah,
Ship lands, and then you've got the torrent to hit, and the torrent's slow. So at the end of
yeah.
the combo, they're slowed like after the stuns were off. If you go torrent first into boat, you don't get the torrent slow coming into play. So it's actually almost a better way to do the combo.
I think so. Also, just high initiation range and everything. And Kanka also, I think they gave him a kind of a big buff with the X change because what you can do now is basically you X yourself, TP back to base to refill your bottle, and
Ah, yeah.
just get X back. That's actually really really good. Like I've tested it out, and it's insane. Like I mean, since most people go for level 3 X mark at least, it's a 6 second thing. So you can just X yourself, TP back to base, regen back up, and come back out. It works like an Ember Spirit in a way. So it's pretty sick actually. It's really really good. And I love seeing Kanka being picked up. It's just overall such a good hero. And also, like the Tidebringer also hits the Undying Zombies, I guess. So it's not going to be easy for Orange to push into it.
Yeah, I think they see the Bristleback and the Kunkka and are just gonna be like, okay, we don't really want to push. Let's actually pick some better late game and have like a more mid game option. So they get the Shadow Fiend for a carry. They don't have much actual like mid game team fight though. They really need like a good initiator here. I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but I guess that's where DK banned at the start. That would make a good, nice initiator to go with this draft. But Orange have absolutely nothing to like really start off a fight right now.
Yeah, they're still lacking a core hero. So and Shadow Fiend is just such a risky pick. I might not love the hero, but still, it's we've seen
Yeah.
this so often. That Shadow Fiend mid gets ganked. Like,
Oh, this is really
okay,
greedy.
it is greedy. It's greedy. That they're all so squishy. Like Shadow Shaman, apart from the Undying, everybody just dies so quickly, and this is going to be burning clinks.
Yeah. He may just have a field day hunting down heroes this game. So burning on the Clinks.
Wow.
It's gonna be a support Mirana. So this will be an MMY support Mirana with the Clinks pickup. Like you said, you pick the Mirana up, your opponents just don't know where you're running. Whether it's gonna be a support, a core hero, mid, farmer. It can just be so versatile as far as where it's run.
I still think Orange are going to be happy with the lanes, though. I mean, Luna solo safe and Luna against solo Bristleback, and SF mid against Kanka should be fine as well, I think. As long as you just don't overextend with low HP.
Yeah.
And top lane also, I mean, we're still not sure where the DK supports are gonna go, because Sand King plus Morale, those are two greedy supports, so it's not exactly easy for them. In Sand King, level 1 Borisok is just not a particularly good setup, so DK still need a good early game. I think Orange, if they just instantly go aggressive try-lane, this might actually work out to their favor, but we'll see how it goes. At the moment, we just see the whole Orange team going into the opposing
Yeah.
jungle.
They do have a lineup that can level 1 Roshan. I don't think they're going to do that, but they may try and bait out Rosh. I think DK have to check Roshan. Like, SF plus Luna, like, you have the minus armor from SF and Vengeful Spirit and Luna with the aura. This is a very good level 1 Roshan lineup, but it seems Orange want to try and bait the Roshan and take a fight here, maybe?
Well, level 1 Tombstone is really strong
Yeah.
if they are just in a congested area, so...
Vengeful Spirit
Arrows
leading the way
gonna
with
fly
boots
out
first.
already. Yeah, they were scouting Roshan with the arrow, actually, from
Oh, good.
Mirana,
Yeah.
so...
They know it's not happening, and that's where they
They
say,
know it's-
okay, they're not rushing, they're trying to bait it out, maybe, and... The smoke gets
Burning
revealed.
just...
Oh, wow. Oh, Lamb gonna get
They
sunned up.
still find
30
mana.
seconds to
Jeez.
battle.
Burrow strikes
Is he gonna
away.
get-
He may actually
He's
live.
got boots first. I think he's gonna live.
Wow.
Vengeful's not gonna have the mana.
The
He's got boots
Shackles
first.
just
This is so good.
wasn't in range from Shaki, I guess. He couldn't get it on.
I don't think they just. I mean, going into the Radiant jungle as Dire is not particularly easy because there are so many spots where you could just get spotted.
Yeah.
With the smoke gank, it's very difficult.
Well, Klink's actually revealed the smoke from, like, underneath the tree line. They didn't actually realize he was there as well.
The battle
Indeed.
begins.
So that's actually a bit annoying for the Vengeful because she's not gonna go back to base, so that's like half her mana pool gone instantly. While Sand King can just water out once again with full HP.
Oh, and MMY gets the D-ward with the sentry, so he D-wards the medium camp, which means they can go for the double pull now. This is important. When
Yeah.
you've got these greedy supports, they need to be able to use these pulls, I feel. It's pretty important for them.
Yeah, and Ice picks up a haste rune. This is so annoying. Like he instantly draws the aggro of the whole entire creep wave and just pulls it back to
Yeah.
his tower. Or actually close to. He doesn't. He actually goes to his tower. Yeah, he's just.
He
Luna
doesn't
has
need to do
tank.
this. Like, the Radiant offlane, you can farm and get XP okay, but this makes it harder for Luna, because Luna's now going to last hit under the tower, so...
Thing is, that, like
annoying.
Orange are just sending a solo offlane, Undying against Burning's Klings. So the Radiant support. Where's Mirana gone?
Mirana's
Oh,
D-warding.
she's
Wow.
D-warding once again.
Got both D-wards.
Well, that's a value sentry. Just
Land
instant,
stacking
easy
neutrals,
100
so,
gold.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just getting pretty heavily harassed in mid lane. Yasira's played this lane pretty well so far. Arrow gonna go fly.
Arrow!
Yasira, oh, he did not see that coming. He just happened to avoid it, it looked like, because he did not even try and dodge it, it seemed.
Well, if it connects, it's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah,
so
you've got the
nothing to
torrent
say.
already.
Yeah, he doesn't have Tidebringer yet, which is really, really ambitious, actually. And not many players do that. Like, most people just...
Mushi builds and plays Kunkka like different to anyone. They're actually going for a kill. X-turret, the arrow gonna hit. Oh, it misses.
Oh, it misses.
Ooh. It's actually really cool to see Mushi go this build. Although it doesn't work there, like, that could have been a kill. And if you get first blood off of it, you get the Tidebringer later on. Like, you don't need the Tidebringer necessarily to start things off.
Yeah, it's still a very unusual build, basically, because most people just go level 1 Tidebringer if you're in solo mid and there was no level 1 fight. So.
Yeah.
But so is he gonna put? Yeah, he's actually gonna put 2 points in X once again. He still doesn't have Tidebringer, so
Okay.
that's interesting to see, like, his build. But I think he's so confident in his last event ability that he's like, well, I don't need Tidebringer, it's fine. And Ysera also got pulled south. No, got pulled some tangos, and he's gonna have his bottle very soon. So he probably thinks there's no point. Like, either we kill him or we just don't. And
Yeah. Mirana's
Yeah,
come
I
back
just
with an
fuck.
invis, and we'll see if this can actually get another kill now. The X-Torrent, no mana for it right now. Mushi needs to get his bottle, which isn't going to be up for another couple of last hits.
yeah, and there's a VS as well, just guarding the SF. So
Yeah. Luna top actually getting really low. Bristleback almost gets some kills up there. One more cool spray, and I guess he had 7 stick charges, but either way, ISSI's putting a lot of pressure up top. Unfortunately, he's now out of mana, but
it's just he was taking advantage of the fact that VS was not there. So
well, VS is coming up now.
Yeah, MMY was basically already scouted out the VS, so they knew that VS was there. Okay,
Yep.
nice aggro toggle there by Insidious in order to not like ISS get the pull off.
Yep.
It's still worrisome though. Like, we have a Klink's free farming on bot lane. There's very little the Undying can actually do. You
Yeah.
manage to get some nice XP during the first few creep waves, but now he's really scared because he doesn't have a ward. He doesn't know where Sand King is.
Yeah. Sanking is coming in. I mean, you mentioned that. He doesn't know where Sanking is. Sanking may go for this kill. There's not much mana on Winter at the moment. A couple right-click harasses to start things off. Oh, no Sanking rotation. He's waiting to get Winter a bit lower before he goes for this kill, maybe.
I think so. I mean, level 1 Boros Striker just isn't as strong as some others.
And Winter's got all these decay stacks, so he's actually got 2 decay stacks, so now's not the best time.
I don't think they can kill him. I really don't think they can.
Yeah. You get a few more right clicks and you get the decay strength wearing off, maybe then you can.
Yeah, possibly, but still. It's still gonna take some time. I think Lamb is just wasting his time at the moment. I don't think they get the kill.
Yeah, he missed an opportunity to go for a stack here. Burning X getting really low. Winter trading quite effectively there. First blood happened at the top lane. Bristleback overstaying his welcome, and the Shadow Shaman Vengeful Spirit trialing gets a kill on top, so good start to DK.
Once there are actually all three of them are gathered up, it's still very easy to kill the Bristleback, no matter how tanky he is.
This is the lane we're watching here. Lamb's got another Burrow Strike. He's used the second one on Winter now, and it looks like Winter going to give up a kill. Clinks gets the last hit. Didn't want to keep my eyes away from Lamb, and with good reason. He gets a kill right after the first blood.
That's really, really good because he hits level 3 from it. He actually puts 2 points into Burrow Strike, so not going for the level 2 Sandstorm.
They had an X-Torrent into an arrow mid lane, but Vengeful Spirit shows up, and that's going to be let's get the hell out of here kind of moment.
Yeah, it's the DDSF. He can still counterburst you really fast. So.
If there was no Vengeful Spirit, maybe they go for that kill, but even without Vengeful Spirit, I think they would have struggled to kill SF with the DD rune. He's also level 5, so level 3 raises, they start to hurt at this stage.
Yeah. That's true. Well, DD rune's wearing off, but Yuzura's just been content farming. He's winning the CS war against Mushi, which is kind of expected to a certain extent, especially since Mushi didn't go for Tidebringer early game. But
got the Tidebringer now. Also has 2 points in the X, so guaranteed torrent lands, and we'll see how that works out for him. Winter's back bottom lane, and the death was unfortunate, but now he's back in the lane with full HP, full mana. He was actually completely mana depleted before, which makes it pretty hard to lane once you're out of that mana, but he's going straight into the decay spam. It's nice he's harassing Burning, slowing down his farm, but he's gonna, like, once he runs out of mana, he can't really lane much longer.
And Mirana's also coming in now. So, does he have a self for Burning? No, he's just gonna give him a tango, I guess. Not quite sure. They need the arrow to land if they want to get the kill, so...
Yeah, Fire Strike, arrow to follow, Winter, not gonna get the dodge. That's gonna be like a 3-second arrow maybe, and Winter goes down. Sankin gets the last hit.
Early strafe there from Burning just secures the kill. Just so much burst, and he goes for Midas. It's a typical Burning build. The one that Eternal Envy is. Actually, he said Eternal Envy always said in interview that he saw Burning go this build, and ever since then he's gone for the same one. Eternal Envy actually enjoyed, I think, even more success with the build than Burning himself did, but still.
Well, Burning's Midas online, and we'll see how the trialing's going well for Orange. Like, Shox is farming, he's up there with Burning on CS, but he's gone for a more early game build, picking up the fast treads for himself, so wants to probably pressure this top tier 1 tower pretty fast here, although Bristleback is a pretty good hero for actually defending towers. Oh, mid lane, X-Torrent arrow gonna land. Ysera gets demolished by a boat as well. The ghost ship will help finish him off, and that time around it was the torrent before the ghost ship, it looked like. I didn't see for sure, but I think it was.
It was, yeah. Okay. It was torrent before ghost ship. Because it was a level 2 axe at that point, so...
He hits level 3 now.
Yeah, now he can go for the boat first.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's so powerful. It's just long range initiation. And once Sand King gets blink, it just gets even more scarier.
Yeah, this Sand King's gonna have such. We saw last game Lamb get like an 8.5 minute blink, and it looks like we're gonna have more of the same this game. He doesn't do any of the supporting. He's got a huge stack here as well. Lamb is gonna get. Well, he's also got level 3 Sandstorm, so that makes him farm even faster in the jungle. So.
I think the biggest problem was that he managed to get the kills on Winter. They just gave him the levels so much. Otherwise, if they don't get kills, the supports are just starved of XP. But
and Sankin gets the kill. Like that's not even Burning getting the last hit. Sankin gets the kill, so he gets more money towards his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, he just needs to go for one more stack of the big camp, and he's gonna have his Blink.
Well, they scatter Vengeful Spirit rotating towards mid, but MMY can always disjoint, dodge the stun. Arrow gonna hit Insidious. Nicely played. The X, the Torrent's there. Oh, X boat. This can't be dodged. Oh, it can.
Oh, it can.
It wasn't the full X range. Yeah. Still gets the kill anyways.
Just the movement speed buff helping him out. But yeah, it's because it was sideways. He didn't really throw the boat exactly on the spot where X was.
It also wasn't like the full 800 range. Like you need to have the 800 range X to get the X boat. It was like more like a 600 range.
And Isola's securing Mushi the rune on
All right.
on top
Radiant's
lane.
top
So
tower is
this is
under
looking
attack.
terrible for Orange.
Radiant
Their
structures
Undying
are
is just not working.
fortified.
He doesn't even have a point in Tombstone yet, so
Oh wow, he's going full decay soul
he's
red.
going full decay. Yeah, it's very unusual. And 8 minutes 20 Sanking has played.
Jesus, even faster than last game.
Even with faster than last game. So yeah, go have fun with
Yeah.
that. I think this game is already very dangerous for Orange. It's just
It's only a 2k gold lead, but this is like Burning. He's just kind of getting his farm up. He hasn't even started moving around the map. He's got his soaring now as well, so.
they don't if you don't punish his solo safe lane Klinks, well, he wasn't exactly
Dire's top
solo,
tower
but
is
He
under
was solo
attack.
with like a couple ganks. Like he didn't have actual laning supports, but he had roaming supports.
yeah, it's very dangerous though, because SF is not winning mid lane convincingly simply because of the fact that he's so easy to gank. So
Yeah.
you can't really blame the player. It's just the hero. Yeah, it's so easy to gank the SF, and Haste being popped there by Mushi. Burning actually rotating him once again. I think he saw the Vengeful Spirit, so that's probably why Mushi's not still going for it. And they ping out. I think they're still burning.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
ping it out.
He's
They
in the
still
tower
burning.
like detection
Yeah.
range.
But, yeah,
Burning's
I
death
think
back
it's-
wearing off, so he'll probably just make his way back bottom lane. Maybe
Indeed,
death back
yeah,
another
he's
creep.
probably just gonna Midas the creep and continue farming. It's still the amount of pressure.
Dire's middle tower
They
is
basically have
under
to
attack.
park with VS behind the SF at all times, which means that Bristleback can just do his thing on the off lane.
Yeah. And now with the Sanking Blink Dagger up, it's like nowhere's really safe for Orange. Luna and SF are both going to be a good 10 minutes before there's a B. Oh, maybe not Luna. Luna's actually getting a pretty fast BKB by the looks of things, but in general, like the SF
Dire's
BKB is
middle
not going to be
tower
coming up
is
that
under
fast.
attack.
She's the only one having a good game though at the moment. It's
Yeah.
very, very dangerous. And like you can go for max DK, but still this Klinks
Dire's
hurts.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, he really does.
He doesn't even have level 4 searing arrows. He went 4 in the skeleton wall.
Dire's middle
Arrow
tower
hits
Still
shocks
hurts.
at the top lane, but
Radiant's
oh,
top tower
no
has
follow up.
fallen.
Oh, MMY actually leaps forward, but you don't want to fight under the serpent wards.
So it's an easy tower there. It's a tower trade essentially. Mushi got the last hit on the mid to tier 1, so he's gonna
Yeah.
be fine as well.
And
Mushi's got
You're expecting like the Shadow Shaman to push towers with a Luna. Like for DK, they haven't actually got a pushing lineup, so trading towers with their lineup is fine. Like you can't really defend the Shadow Shaman Serpent Ward push that easily.
yeah. Burning still hasn't picked up an Orchid component just yet. He went for Soul Ring Midas, but still, it's with the start that he is having, it doesn't really matter if he gets one more item before the Orchid or not.
Does he even need an Orchid like against a Shadow Fiend Luna type game? I don't know if this is even an Orchid game. Like I know Envy does not like going for the Orchid.
I mean, he might just go straight Blink actually. I mean,
Yeah.
the lockdown's there already from the supports basically. You've got Sanky,
Ah,
Morana,
he's picked up the
Kanga.
Oblivion staff, so it will be an Orchid.
He's still going for Orchid. It's just a nice solo killing item, and Klings after all is a mana dependent hero.
They scout things out here. Lamb does have a blink to escape, and I think they decide, let's not take a fight. They were waiting with 4 heroes bottom Orange Esports, so.
But that's a huge problem with their lineup. If you're on the back foot with that type of lineup, it's just you're not. They pushed one tower, and it doesn't look like they're gonna
Yeah.
be able to push another tower anytime soon. So
This bottom tier one is deniable, but it seems Orange want to try and take a fight and bait this one out. The fact they're not denying it is kind of like a telltale sign that
Dire's
Orange
bottom
have
tower
numbers
is
here,
are
under
they gonna be
attack.
able to deny that?
yeah.
Still, Undying gets it, but he might pay with his life.
The X Ghost Ship Torrent, he gets demolished. Epicenter comes through as well. Lamb actually was looking for the backlines, but the backlines were well at the tier 2 tower, so doesn't actually hit anyone with his
Radiant's middle
Epicenter
tower is
too
under
much.
attack.
It's just Undying is supposed to be Teddy here, and he just gets obliterated even before
Yeah.
the second epicenter comes in. So it's still difficult. I mean, Orange are grouping up on bot lane. Maybe they want to push a tier 1 on their own, but there's a DD rune on Burning. So
Yeah, they do scout this with their Observer Ward, but this is gonna be so hard to push. They've got a Sentry Ward if they can try bait him in. I just
Mushi
don't see
doesn't
this
have a
ending
TP
well.
scroll yet, so he needs to ferry one over on the courier. Maybe they're seeing Mushi mid with without a TP scroll and they think, wow. we can still-
Burning doesn't want to defend bottom. He's actually making his way towards mid lane, maybe into the jungle. He can find Ysira soon. Oh, Ysira looks like he's in trouble with a DD run on Klinks. Oh, they didn't go for it just yet. Burning doesn't.
They had his.
He's just gonna go straight through the lane.
Radiant's
Wow,
bottom
okay,
tower
what a-
is under attack.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get it as
Radiant's
well.
bottom tower has fallen.
The problem, once SF goes into the lane, there's nowhere where you can fog the Klinks. Like, you're standing behind that T2 tower, the only fog is that tree patch, and that's where Burning's waiting for you. You can't run to the fog patch. It was actually kind of a smart play by Burning, just tanks the tower to get the kill.
it was so easy for him to just SF a hero with 0 escape mechanisms,
Yep.
and you can't counterburst the Klings at the stage, so that just blows. Socks also, I mean, he could be in trouble. Burning just used Death Pact, so...
Arrow won't land. Sharky actually going to be the one in trouble now. He's going to TP out. There's no stun without the arrow here. Maybe he could just go for the TP, but he's going to die too fast.
He just... Isosas can just knock him out. He's got 160 damage. Right-click damage.
And
Yeah,
meanwhile,
4
burning
stacks
at
up
mid's
on
just
Warpath.
like... Burning at mid's just like creating all kinds of space, doing so much damage to just a support Vengeful Spirit.
Kanka has a Shadow Blade.
Oh.
This guy is fat, man.
Yeah. The new
This is
Shadowblade
so
did get a
terrible.
small little buff as well, so... It's...
SF is in big trouble.
yeah. Oh,
Mushi
god.
coming
Clinks
in.
can
It's like
solo kill this, but...
He's just running into him, so yeah. And X-Torrent, you dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get it either. It's just such an easy kill. It's too easy, man.
Luna's BKB, it's coming soon, and that's like... The thing is, Orange are going to have to use their BKBs just to stay alive from ganks. They're never going to use these BKBs to actually, like, win fights, I feel like. They'll BKB and run. Like, you're not winning the game if you're using your BKBs just to run away.
Yeah, it's... Currently DK have an overwhelming advantage. Burning has got the second of Luton stuff flying out on the courier. If they get this tower, it's okay.
Dire's
So
top tower is
essentially
under
it's
attack.
minus Soul Ring plus Orchid minute 15, with, at a time which normally just normal Klings is just have an Orchid.
Yes.
Radiant's
That's it.
middle tower
So-
is under attack.
It really doesn't slow him down by much. Oh, now he's going for an epicenter there.
They cancel the
That's a
blink,
good
but he gets the Burrow Strike down anyways, and that's the death of the Undying, so... Even with the blink cancelled, he still gets the epicenter off and does some good damage.
This is already worrisome for Orange because they already basically tried to 5-man mid and push down a tier 1 and they can't even do that now.
Yeah.
Because Isos has got his mech, so they can't burst anybody down, and DK have the fast secure team fight. It's just Orange on the back foot with that lineup. They have to win their lanes convincingly if they want the lineup to work, but
Yeah.
they're not, and this is just the problem of the draft. It's picking SF and SF Luna and the other hero there, which are all so damn squishy. Burning can solo kill any of them. And the BKB from Luna is not even gonna help us stay alive that much. I mean, Searing Arrows go through BKB nowadays, so...
Yeah, you can get out of the
Dire's
Orchid,
middle
but
tower
like
is under
realistically you
attack.
may just die anyways, unless you can fog Burning, and this is where you go to that Blink Dagger next build. You get the Blink Dagger up, and juking him is just not going to be possible. Oh, they tried to smoke to
Well.
Roshan. They're going to catch up Mushi here, perhaps. They dust him up. The Eclipse is there as well. Mushi goes down, but... Bit of a nice little play from Orange. I think they were just trying to smoke into Roche, but they'll take the kills instead.
Yeah,
Dire's
Smooshy
bottom
didn't manage to get his
tower is under
ghost ship
attack.
off. If you managed to get ghost ship off, I think he might have survived. But it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, in a way, it's a redundant kill because Orange is still on the back, but it doesn't really matter. Oh god, Insidious.
Yeah, he's at the tower, so maybe okay.
Yeah, the thing is though, they know that Klings is somewhere in the enemy jungle, so they
there's
just
a
have
courier.
to hug the tower.
If Burning comes out, he could find this Kree. He sees it. He's
And
going
he's
to go
gotta
for
get it because he hears another skeleton walk, so easy courier. Easy
Oh,
courier.
no, he doesn't.
Oh, what?
He doesn't get the
Okay,
second
no,
right click
he-
off.
he's
Meanwhile,
going for the kill.
oh, Shox is in trouble though. He's got the BKB. May not get it off. The silence goes on
Dire's
Insidious. He
middle
gets healed up
tower
though.
is under attack.
Does end up going down. Meanwhile, the Luna gets taken up by the right click damage. Winter will be the next to fall. 3 heroes dead at the top lane. The Courier may survive, but the Orange
Courier
Esports
goes for
heroes
kills,
do not.
man.
Is under attack.
This is going bad for Orange.
This is terrible. And ship combo combination once again, mid lane, very easy.
Oh wow.
I mean, just with the ship cooldown, it's a 50-second cooldown and currently at level 2.
Yeah, you can
So
just spam
you
that
just,
out.
you just spam it, exactly. You just use it for every single kill that you can get.
Yeah. I mean, SF is going to keep trying to farm up his BKB, but his BKB comes online. He's not...
Radiant's bottom
Even then,
tower
he
is
stays
under
alive a
attack.
bit longer, but the Clink's right-click damage is still there. It's still ferocious, and...
They have zero map control. Like, even he has to hide in the trees, because otherwise Burning's just gonna find him. And
He
Burning
gets
can
solo
kill
killed by
him.
so many heroes. Like,
He's
Clink
under
can solo
attack.
kill him, Kunka can solo kill him. Bristleback
Dire's
probably
middle
could,
tower
if he
has
didn't
fallen.
Bristleback he can just TP away from, but in theory Bristleback can also solo kill him.
And Sanking as well with Epicenter. You can also solo him, I think. Definitely
Yeah.
has the damage to it. I mean, he probably needs a level 2 Epicenter to definitely kill him, but still.
Well, him going straight for that Veil, and well, with that, things will be easy. We'll take another look at that last fight at the top lane. It just didn't. Nothing went well here. The arrow, I think Undying X got arrowed in that last fight, which also helped things out, but very convincing lead for DK now at this stage of the game. Orange once
I'm
again,
sorry.
smoke and try to sneak Roshan. This is like the Roshan is used as a catch-up tool.
Arrow it's actually gonna hit Sharky. He hears the sound effect that Mirana lands an arrow, so they know
Dire's
that they're
top
hitting
tower
inside.
is under attack.
Or do they? I don't know if they do.
Well,
They're pinging, yeah.
Mirana basically says that, I don't know, she shares many lines when she hits an arrow on the hero, but maybe MMY just didn't hear it.
Look how fast they're killing Roche, though. This is actually going to be close. DK not quite ready to go in here yet. Another arrow goes flying. Hits Roshan, though. Sock's going to BKB and take the Aegis for himself.
Roshan
So Orange
has
Esports
fallen
do
to
secure
the
Roche.
dire.
Burning not in position to
Radiant
come and
structures
take
are
part, though.
fortified.
I don't think it matters too much. Nick can just kill the Luna twice.
No, I agree. I don't think it matters at all in the slightest. Burning is scouted up by a Sentry Ward at mid, so...
The creeps are attacking him, so he instantly blinks out.
Yep. Easy peasy.
It's typical Burning build, man. Just Midas, Soul Ring, Orchid, Blink.
Yeah. He's been doing this quite a bit lately with the clinks.
Yeah. And he tends to go for Diffuser Blade if they go for Ghost Scepters to counter it, so...
The Ghost Scepter is like,
Dire's
these supports are so
bottom
poor, I
tower is
don't...
under
Maybe Shadow
attack.
Shaman, 1600, but... I think Shadow Shaman needs the Blink Dagger still, even though you're playing from behind.
Yeah, they have to try to go for pickups, but they already lost the last outer
bottom
tower,
tower
so
has
they're
fallen.
looking grim. DK have total map control, even with the Aegis. I mean, Aegis is nice and all, but gives you a little nice gold boost when you kill Roshan, but DK just don't care. I mean, they have the damage to just kill Luna twice over, and it's not like she's gonna deal a huge amount of damage or anything. She has one Eclipse, and that's basically it. She doesn't do any right-click damage to the stage.
Yeah, this game's getting ugly. I don't know what Orange can do to defend this. They've just got no potential team fight. Shadow Fiend's still no BKB. Even if he had a BKB, he comes, shows up, he BKBs. Like, DK can just back off when they use these BKBs. They've got no good lockdown. Like, they've got no Sanking.
He has to TP out right now. If he doesn't TP out, Burning's gonna kill him.
Oh, no. Oh, Burning. He's hasn't got any death pack damage. His actual damage output's not that scary without the death pack, but he should still be able to get this.
I think it's still a kill.
He's got instant
he's
TP.
hiding in the trees. HY style. Just stay in the trees, man.
Yasira. It's kind of hard to kill him in these trees. It's so easy to use these
He's
trees to
running
get fogged.
around the whole time.
Radiant's
Yeah,
top tower is
TP,
under
yeah.
attack.
yeah, he's got a TP.
He's
now.
fine. It's close, but it's a hard spot to get a kill just because of all the trees there. Like, he can just juke you so easily. Oh, mid lane, no. They're going to force a BKB. No, doesn't use it. Just casual X-Boat. Mushi says... I think he was trying to just bait a BKB out there. I don't think he was actually expecting to get a kill.
Yeah, possibly. I don't think the rest of the heroes were not in position, and their main damage to it wasn't there, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't make much of a difference. He's gonna have to hold up soon anyway, so... 30 seconds, easy.
Oh, he's doing
Yeah,
the
he's
XTP back.
playing.
There we
Yeah,
go.
XTP back. It's so good, man. It's so good.
Yeah, refills his bottle. It solves all his mana problems. Like, he used that boat, then was kind of mana depleted, but he gets a free bottle refill with the exchange, and now he's gone in for a kill on Winter. X-Torrent, Arrow will follow as well. They stack it perfectly, and this is going to be an easy kill for DK.
It's so depressing, man.
Oh, now there's a Veil completed on the Sand King, so damage output just going to get even more ridiculous. SF is close to his BKB, but...
Why you no Tombstone, man? Why you no Tombstone?
Wow, he's gone complete 440.
I think it's a terrible build. But I really like I really like Winter, but some of this decision is just terrible. It's just the hero is completely nullified. If you don't get Tombstone, he probably thinks, well, Conquer Cleave and Bristleback Spray just instantly kills my zombies, but still.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's not like the 6.80 where if you feed zombies, you're giving away golden experience. They give no money, so...
Yeah.
It's like,
exactly.
Sure, your zombies die, but, like, they get some slow on some heroes at the end of the day, but...
It's still, yeah, exactly. It's still very, very important. Undying kind of revolves around the Tombstone ability. Like, otherwise, why would you pick the hero? You might as well just go for something like, I don't know, Abaddon Omni Knight. You should just go for Decay and Soul Rip. Doesn't really matter too much, so...
He had no laning presence against the Clinks. He was just very useless. I mean, he hasn't done much. He's 0-6 and 0. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone on the Orange Esports side has not been involved in many kills at all, so I don't think you can easily pinpoint Winter as the reason for that, but yeah, this build seems really, really questionable.
It's, at the moment, I don't think it matters too much anyway, but still...
It's not the reason they lost. The build isn't. It's definitely not the reason they lost. The draft, on the other hand, I'm not a big fan of this draft. Like, Shadow Fiend, Luna, all these squishy heroes. I'm really surprised by the...
DK. You just can't. I mean, just picking SF at that stage was, I think, a terrible decision.
Yep. Orange go for another smoke. They want to maybe take one last hurrah here. If this doesn't go well for them, I don't know what else they can do. There is a Blink Dagger on Sharky, so they have that Blink initiation They can try either catch up Mushi or Burning with this, maybe.
But good luck with that Isos as a BKB.
Lamb and Isos is going to run into them first. The dust gets used here. Blink up from the Sanking. Isos pops the BKB though. And with this, Insidious is just straight up dead. There's your level 1 Tombstone coming in. Lamb gets trapped by the Serpent here. Nice 2-hero Burrow strike coming through. The Lamb does get stunned up though. You see it now with the BKB. Requiem of Souls coming in. That's the end of the BKB on the Bristleback. Eclipse now being channeled as well. So they kill Sanking, but they lose 2 in the process. And Burning's now showed up. He's ready to fight.
Isos eyes might go down, but he's so tanky though. He running through the Serpent Wars, but nice BKB used to dodge the arrow.
Yeah.
Really good play there by Shocks, but Burning showed up, and he's
going to clean up.
Heroes.
No blink for now. Ysira's trying to get them around and not going to do so. Ooh, very close.
Yeah, just Burning only showed up really late. It's like, yeah, sorry guys, I'm late to the party, but
yeah,
just let me
doesn't
kill
matter.
some people.
Yeah, they lose.
Really
They lose Sanking. That's about it. I mean, lose Sanking and Bristleback, but.
He's level 17, he's got 4k gold. Come on. This Klings is totally out of control. You just go straight BKB, get screwed. Just
oh yeah. This is...
BKB just essentially blink BKB straight in the enemy base and they can't do anything.
There's no... and Luna and SF just aren't right-clicking hard yet. Luna does have the Helm of the Dominator on top of the BKB, but it's not scary at all.
No.
Yikes.
As I said, he can seriously just blink BKB and everybody has to run for it.
My favorite part about that fight was Winter casting a level 1 Tombstone.
Yeah.
He just plopped it down, like, I don't know, it's like kind of like a decoy. It's like, oh, we've got Tombstone, gotta focus it. But like, wait, it's level 1 Tombstone.
I think just they killed it in one hit or something.
Yeah, Klings probably could one-shot it.
Yeah. Well, Burning found another one, I guess.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Insidious? I mean, you did.
Such a
It's
brittle life.
so casual, man. Burning already sees, well, Orchid damage is gonna take him over. It's time to run. Doesn't even stick around for the last hit.
The blink is so nice against heroes like Vengeful Spirit because you can also disjoint stuns, like when you go for that kill.
It's overall just a really good item on things. Actually, the first time I've seen Klings use it effectively was Mistrust Lakel's.
Yeah.
That was he was using it to great effectiveness. That was when I first saw it. I think Burning might have picked it up from him as well.
Well, Envy
really,
was the
really
first one to do
effective
it like in a big publicized match. Like Envy gets a lot of the credit for it, and Envy was like, I mean, a big part of the reason the build became popular. But the first person who actually did it was Lakel's, like a good many years ago.
Sox is, I think, pretty screwed. I think he's gonna lose his. Oh, he already lost his Aegis. Well, Blink.
It doesn't go high ground. I think the Aegis expired. I don't. Yeah, Aegis expired. 6 minutes has passed, so no more Aegis.
I think Burning could have gone for the kill. I mean, just blink and then BKB TP out.
Yeah.
It would have worked, I think. Would have gotten the kill and just BKB TP.
No need to take the risk, I guess. Like, they're going to win the game without having to kill Luna, maybe.
Still, it would have been nice. It's kind of it's a swag move, man. They just blink into the whole enemy base, BKB TP out. Nothing they can do. It's kind of frustrating. It's really, really demoralizing if you do stuff like that. But still, as I said, they have total map control. Burning is just in the opponent jungle the whole time, just farming up the storm. He nearly has 2k gold again. And just goes from one damage item next, I think. Ooh. Well, Torrent not gonna hit, and we should just say, well, screw it, I'm just gonna
They
hit
force
you.
a BKB out though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to turn this one around with the central there, but this is just a BKB to save his life. And here comes Burning, ready to fight. He's got the death pack bonus HP as well as damage, and X-Boat, dead Luna. Casting Eclipse. Oh, actually gets a nice swap out. Shocks is still alive. Burning trapped in the Serpent Ward trap here. Shocks getting low. Will get brought down by the Kunkka. SF going to channel up a big Requiem. Burning trapped in the Serpent Wards. Burning may just go down. Okay, gets the Skeleton Walk away from there. Meanwhile, SF will TP home. They've lost 3. About to make it 4. Lamb, Burrow Strike will cancel the TP. 4 dead. RNG Sports. GG out. There's no coming back.
Nothing. Those were two really, really brutal games, but I think the draft in game 2 just decided they can't get early game advantage this game. And
yeah,
that's exactly how I play that. If you pick SF Luna plus like squishy support heroes, I think Winter was thinking, well, we should go for push and try to, get DK out of their comfort zone, but that just didn't work out. I mean, DK they knew exactly what to do. That was a really good draft by Lanham, and they weren't experimenting that much. I think DK know that they needed to win the series in order to securely.
I think it looked a bit experimental because like they second picked the Bristleback, but it was with like the intent of being able to deal with the Undying zombies. Like they saw a second pick Undying, and they're like, well, let's just make sure Tombstone doesn't wreck us in teamfights.
Yeah, Well, thing is, Winter decided not to go for
Yeah.
Tombstone at all, but still, it's
Yeah.
that didn't exactly help. So yeah, DK just dominant performance throughout, and Orange have to. I think they need some time off just to gather their thoughts and just forget these two matches against DK. After all, it is the world's best team, I think.
Well, they
So
don't get time off. They have to go. I think they maybe
yeah,
have like a 30-minute break or so before they have to
exactly.
versus
But
LGD.
that's enough. Just clear their
Oh yeah.
heads a bit and just focus on the next opponent, which is going to
Yeah.
be LGD China. So yeah.
It's a pretty brutal schedule for them in China. They have 4 straight days where they play 10 best of 2s. Then they're going to go home to Malaysia and be straight into the Southeast Asian TI4 qualifiers. So it's good practice and plenty of match play, but it's a tough, rigorous schedule for them. You can see they're burning the MVP for game 2. DK get a 2-0. This, I think it guarantees them a spot in the playoffs because IG can't overtake them. The only 2 teams who can overtake them, DT Club and LGD. Even if they do so, DK will still get 6th place, and that means they advance through to the playoffs. So DK, with a win over Orange, they're in the playoffs. I'm 90% sure. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know.
I think they might just need to like win one more series or
Yeah.
draw one of the big teams, and they're okay. So
Yeah.
I don't think it matters too much. I still remember in Star Ladder also I think
They've
they
actually
went
played all their
unbeaten.
matches. They've got no matches left. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
green lighted on. Team Liquid have given them the green
Okay.
light, so they're 100% confirmed in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's fine then. DK also don't improve. But during this lead up to Starlight Alarm Finals, they also, I think they qualified, and afterwards they just continued to lose games. But then when they got to the playoffs, they just decided, well, let's go get serious again, and just started stomping everybody. So, yeah, that's just, I think DK at the moment, they they play at their best when it really matters. Against Orange, I think it wasn't the toughest opponent, but still, it's
Yeah.
they put on a really dominant performance. So hopefully for Orange, they'll just do better against LGD in the next game.
Well, sigh of relief for DK fans as they will be in the WPC playoffs. The other teams still in contention. These 4 here: Titan, IG, DT Club, and LGD. Speaking of LGD, they're going to be taking on Orange next. They need to start getting some wins. They're actually they're 7th place, but they played the fewest matches of the team, so they're actually in not bad shape. And these 4 teams, Titan have finished all their matches. They're stuck on 13 points, and they're hoping that some of these teams beat each other, which is going to be possibly happening because IG still have to play LGD. There's still plenty of possible alternatives there as far as teams advancing. So these 4 teams are the main ones in the run, but teams like CIS, HTT, in theory, still have a very small chance, although very unlikely. But guys, that does it for our second game of today for the WPC. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit. Joining me for this series was Slesh. He'll be hopefully sticking around. Are you going to be casting the last series between Orange and LGD as well?
I will be, yes.
Awesome.
I'll be here.
Good. I need a co-caster. Whew. Save my voice, but not so much my voice. I'm just a bit sick. I am actually not losing my voice. But well, we're good to go. We've got one more 2-game series coming up next. It's going to be Orange versus LGD. It's scheduled to start in 1 hour, but these matches always start early. So I would say it's going to be about a 20 to 25 minute break, guys. So stay on the live stream for more Dota 2 action coming your way from WPC. And we're going to take a break now, so see you guys soon.